Now, let's give this guy some Ligma. Now, I could get flinched to death. That would not be good. Now, I did miss. That's not good either. Well, I think I'm already dead. So that was pretty quick. I could rest. But then, well, you know, I'm not really in a better position. Alright, the opponent has outplayed me once again. I really hate that I'm just so unintelligent. One of these days, I'll grow a few more brain cells. So he's stocking a choice band of Rock Slide. What can David do to take advantage of the situation? I think I should probably rid the world of that Doug Trio before it rids my Raikou and probably Snorlax and Magneton and stuff. So I'm going to kill you right now. Now, theoretically, you could still take me out with a million... Okay, well, that was easy. Well, that was easy. That's a quote from Borderlands 2. Doug Trio. Well, now David has to run away like a car. I do have Snorlax. And then, well, obviously, I also have Raikou as well. So this is a Zap Doug thing, except that the opponent actually just straight up starts with Zapdos. Interesting. Let's go with Big Man Snorlax for this guy. Substitute. That is not good. No leftovers. That is suspicious. I don't know what that could be. Zapdos does not learn Focus Punch. I mean, for him it'd be Focus Flap with, because, you know, the wings. So I don't know what's about to happen to David, but I will say I am kind of scared. So they just missed Toxic. Now, between me and you, chat, don't tell them. They might be stream sniping, but David literally has immunity, which is interesting how you went for Toxic and then, see what I mean? Now they find out, but the game could have just literally let them know on turn 6, like, hey, bro, nice try, nice shot, but we're going to reveal the ability. It was actually immunity. You had literally no shot in hell. But now they found out, now I'm at double attack and defense because I'm very smart. My Snorlax is, Shuckle's not too dependable, but Snorlax is a very fast and nimble Pokemon when he's trying. 48 speed, that's how I skillfully evaded the first Toxic. Dave's going to go for a Body Slam. They got a Forretress. I don't know how concerned I should be about this. If he blows up, is that a big deal? I would say no. I'm going to go for another Curse. Okay, he has Hidden Power. I don't care. Yeah, so I'm just going to start cursing and swearing like it's... That did a lot of damage. I didn't think it would do that much. How much defense do I have? 417. Well, as the kids say, goddamn, goddamn. That Fortress was, as the kids would say, busting it down like Tatiana. Okay, this Tyranitar is in fact a problem. I'm going to go for a rest right now. I think I can live that. Okay, that did nothing to me, and I was once again outsmarted and outplayed. And I hate being this dumb. Well, I guess I'll Doug Trap you in the meantime. That should do like probably 90. Mine is not adamant. Mine. Oh, well, I finally started taking the game seriously. Pulled my head out of my wazoo, and I decided to crit them. So my IQ is going up substantially in the matter of like 27 seconds. That is a Zapdos. It doesn't even have leftovers. We don't know why. Don't ask me these questions. I don't have the answer. Sorry. David, now I want to know what your other Pokemons are. You've revealed that you have 3 that are immune to sand. Then you have a Zapdos just getting chipped by sand. I need to know, is it worth me clearing the sand with my Raikou? Yeah, with my Raikou. For my Raikou. Dave's going to bring in Magneton now. David got hit by a Hidden Power... Hidden Power Ice. Or Grass. One of the two. Okay, I'm going to go for a... Thunder Wave. That is Blissey. Some of you may recognize this Pokemon because it's been haunting me for decades now. Well, I mean, honestly, I kind of want to just set up spikes. Is that a terrible idea? Yeah, probably. Let's do it. I got paralyzed. Nice one. That's a skill issue. Have some spikes. David's going to drink some microplastics. Got paralyzed a second time. Not too shabby, Fox. Wow. Yeah, flamethrower. Okay, well, I have Doug Trio. I could go to Raikou, but I don't know what this final Pokemon is. I mean, unless... Well, yeah, I could have Ice Beam. I probably have Ice Beam. Okay, so I'm going to die. But you might get paralyzed, which would be... Huh? Brother, you got to take that Blissey back to the Pokemon Center. There's something wrong with it. Please don't be YOLO Scarm. That will make me sad. Okay, he went for Roar. I swear I don't have a Raikou. That is definitely an Entei. I just, you know, spray... And they forfeit. Okay. Not Lumberry, Dragon Dancing, Tyranitar. Okay, so that's 50% not good. Okay, it's 100% not good. But I mean, certainly I won't get flinched like last time. That would just be absurd. What are the chances of that happening? Hey, oh, I forgot to pray to the Pokemon gods to not miss. So I didn't even deserve all that, honestly. Got really lucky. What? Oh, hell no. We're going to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no. Dude, my rap literally did 0 damage to that Tyranitar. Not too shabby. Well, I guess Shuckle did stuff. What I could do, honestly, this is going to look so stupid. And I'm not going to argue with chat. I know it is stupid. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to explain why I'm doing this. Alrighty, have a Thunderbolt. Dun 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 dun. And Shuckle was doing it to that. Oh wait, that is a Salamence. Does this guy also have Dragon Dance? That would be pretty bad. I hope this one is mixed, honestly. That would be good for David. Okay, we might have to sack off poor Shuckle here. Whoa, dude. They sent in Celebi? This looks like a, I don't know why he switched out like that. He had a, like, Salamence into Doug Trio is such a hard punish. You get either a free attack off or a Dragon Dance. I don't know why they did that. That's actually one of the worst things about Doug Trios. You can act in the blink of an eye, you can get reverse swept like that. I don't know if you could actually hear me snap. I do know how to snap. I don't know how to whistle, but I do know how to snap. All right. Oh, you baton pass. That's right. Curses. Baton pass. Yeah. And then you're not low enough for me to Doug trap you. Wait, is this the Charizard team? I think it is. You can get out with Baton Pass, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. So that's not good. You won't do it again, will you, Mr. Squidward? Oh, yeah, I guess you could just do that. Well, that makes me sad. I didn't think you would do that. Spikes. I bet you have hidden power. That is not ice. That is actually fire. This is not the Charizard team. The Charizard team has a hidden power. Ice Celebi. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Toxic. I don't think I've gotten so many turns wrong in a row in quite a while, actually. You just don't have Baton Pass? Okay, I'm gonna send in a Raikou here. By the way, I never even cleared the sand, just to point that out. So now my Raikou and Snorlax are gonna suffer. That is not good. If my Snorlax had Earthquake, I would send that dude in immediately. Nah, it depends. If that's like a setup one, well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what the sets are on these Pokemons in front of me. I'm gonna die. I'm absolutely gonna die. He's got Explosion without a doubt. Well, my last Pokemon is Snorlax, so it's not that big of a deal. Just gotta make sure I have Rest, so he's gonna have to blow me up. This dude doesn't have a choice. David's gonna go for Rest right now before he gets paralyzed. Dave's going to go for rest right now before he gets paralyzed 3 times in a row and lose the battle. Yay. And of course, I've got pressure. So they have to blow up or switch. Okay, I actually do have Hidden Power Ice. Oh, Dragon Ants Earthquake. Yeah, so... well, I don't know. That's what I think you're doing. You know what? I don't even care. David doesn't care. David doesn't care at all. What are you going to do? Kill me in 1 hit? That's just preposterous. That would never happen. David's going to go for a curse right now. Brick break? Oh no. Ay caramba. The only way out of that situation is I would have had to bring in Snorlax on the turn, then Dragon Dance, then go for Bison. But if he, no, I could have done that, but David didn't feel like it. David felt like taking a break for today.